Good evening to those who listen. It's February 26, 2019, 9:34 p.m. and running late, technical difficulties. Hopefully we can get this working properly. Let me get over here and fix this before we get problems over here. This thing here. Come on. There, kind of. Come on. All right. Kind of. Got it going a little bit behind on the chat. Owen, I'm going to move the chat down. And I'll wait just a minute or two. Okay. First off, I can't do that, can I? No, I'm just looking at. Okay, the first thing is to make sure that you have. Well, first off, can you hear me? And can you see the screen? That's the first question. Can you see the screen and can you hear me? I always have to make sure because sometimes there's no audio for some reason, and then nobody can hear me, and I don't want to waste time, especially at the beginning, if we're having problems. And then I also wanted to say, make sure that you have the video quality 1080. Or at least if you can. It should have that as an option. Or I'm putting it in here too, at least 720. Okay. Throw that in there. Blam. All right. Can you guys hear me? It's not scrolling me. Here, no screen. I don't see a screen. No. What? You don't see this screen here? All right, how about this screen? Tell me if you can see the screen. It's not there yet, but hold on. There. Can you see that screen? And then I'm going to come back. Something happened. There. Now can you see it? It says it's working. Going back, sorry. All right. Yes, I've seen it. Okay, good. Okay, so this thing is so far behind already. Boom. All right, so I've been going through my pictures, it takes me forever to get all these pictures from my videos, and I still got today's to go through. But I was looking through yesterday's, and I was just like, wow, I gotta put this up as a video. So I'm putting up as a live video so that I can kind of go through some of the pictures and just really take a good look at it because it's some weird, really crazy stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. All right, I'm going to go over here for a second and just make sure one more time see this screen here. Move it and down. Tell me. You can see all of this just to make sure. So I'm not wasting time and you guys can't see it and YouTube does something goofy again. Take forever to scroll. Goodness sakes. Did they already mess with the video quality? You have to. These guys are sneaky. They'll change the video quality on you, and then it will look blurry. Can't tell, but it's not showing HD on here. Why? There we go. 360. Oh, no. So I guess I'm going to have to. Wow. Is this thing going to work? Wow. I'm going to have to take the video here, because it's on private right now, and throw it on public, and then you guys are going to have to put it on 1080, at least 720. Well, I don't know if this is going to be very good, because it's not going to be very clear. 360. Why? Why? I was hoping that this would not happen. Come on now. For some reason, they got the speed at a quarter. I would like to change it to at least 3/4. I want it to go a little slower because every picture on here is 3 seconds long. I had to do it that way, otherwise it would have taken forever. I'm going to try to mess with the settings. See if I get the quality back up. Come on! Oh, I hate this thing. I don't know why it gives me such problems. It's like I'm pushing the button and nothing's happening. After I just had it. See if it's still stuck. Yep, still stuck at 360. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to refresh this page and hope that I can mess with and put the settings back to 1080. There. Now it shows it's in HD. At least it did for a second. It's in HD now. Maybe it'll work. You guys can see that HD thing right there, right? Okay. First off, let's pause it. Well, really, come on. At least it's in HD, it looks like. Pause, please. Pause. It's not pausing. I need you to pause. Jeez. Ugh. There, finally. All right. Did it start again? Come on. I want to make sure it's in HD. Wow. Why do they mess with me so much? 720, it says. We can deal with that if we have to. Come on. Oh. Yep, 720. All right, come on, please. Let's go. Me getting mad at them. It's probably not going to help, but okay, it should be paused. I hope. No, it's good. Gotta make sure it's paused first, otherwise it's just gonna. We'll never get nowhere. Come on. I think it's paused. For goodness sakes. All right. I hope it's paused. All right. Going back over to the chat. Make sure you guys can see this. Maybe now we can finally get this thing on the road. All right. No, I actually got high-speed internet, but it's YouTube. It's only on these live shows. Actually, it's not even not always on every live show. Some live shows run really smooth. All right, let's see what we got here. Whew. All right, so hello to Pamela. Hello, Aaron. Aaron, I'm guessing. And Nasba, North Dakota. It's Wi-Fi. I'm not connected. It's just Wi-Fi. But it's supposed to be really super high speed. But it doesn't matter because YouTube messes with it. Okay. So are we ready? Are you guys ready? Because there's so much in this video. It's unbelievable. Orbs, triangles, and I mean there's tons of triangles, tons of orbs. Sometimes it looks like there's planets and tons of faces. Some are evil faces. So here we go. If you guys are ready, someone give me a thumbs up or a okay or something. Aaron. Okay. It's spelled a little different. All right. Are you guys ready? Make sure you guys are sitting down for this. All right, here we go. And I'm going to try to go through this fast as I can. Some of the pictures you really got to look at, though. Please don't go without me. All right, we're going to try to put it to full screen. Gosh, why? I knew this would happen. I push full screen, but it goes all the way to the end of the video. Come on, full screen. Wow, usually I always accidentally do it. Wow, look at how slow this is. Ridiculous. All right, let's get back to the beginning. Went right to the very end. All right. There. All right, now go back. Thank you. All right. So a lot of these pictures, I'm just going to kind of go through quickly. And then there's some of them that are really like, wow. So we got to take a longer look at it. And I got my little Microsoft pen, so it will work. There. 3. I went past 1. So you got to go in these increments. It's going to be tough. Is he going to do this on every picture? Come on, please. Okay. See, there's a triangle up there. The light. Two lights, 2 light sources, and a triangle below. You can kind of see a triangle below the sun simulator, and it looks like harder to see. Don't worry. Some of these faces on here are like, wow, as clear as could be. Really? We'll get to the better ones, don't worry. When you start seeing arrows and circles, then you know there's stuff going on. Looks like there's a triangle to the right of the sun simulator. Triangle to the right. Just weird. Weird blue. Triangle to the right. And a small triangle to the upper 11 o'clock position. What happened? Okay. Just a zoom, a more zoomed in. Don't worry, it's gonna get better. For some reason, the not so. I mean, there's still crazy pictures, and there's lots of stuff. It's oops. I even got there. There's a decent one. Triangle right there. Boom. The sun simulator is right there in the middle of the triangle. Well, not quite in the middle. And then at the bottom part of that triangle, doesn't it look like a round object, a round like planet-like object? And directly above that triangle, there's another triangle upside down, smaller one. And if you look closely, you can see some faces, kind of. There's one like right above the blue triangle, a little bit to the right. That's the main one that you can see out of that. And the triangle, the smaller triangle, is one of its eyes, the left eye. Did it change? Okay, now the face is over to the left side, and there's another bigger orb there, and a smaller triangle right to the very left of the sun simulator. And you can say there's a face, a head even, right below the sun simulator. Well, in the part of it's in there. And then the eyes to the right side, which would be at the 5 o'clock position. Oops, I'm a little too far there. Maybe again. See a face now. The sun simulator will be like its forehead, dot on the forehead, the eyes right to the sides. These aren't the clear ones yet, so stick with me. Triangles. I had one, and it's coming up. There's a triangle way over to the upper right. I got one where I thought there was 4 triangles, and there was actually 6. All on one screen. Round object to the left of the sun simulator, or the white disk, whatever you want to call that thing. I think that's just, I'm calling that the white disk, tiny white disk. And then the light that shines all around it, I consider that the sun simulator light. Just some weird stuff. I'm not even in it yet. These are the beginning pictures. This is from the beginning part of the day, so there wasn't as much action going on, even though there's still quite a bit going on there. And just look at the clouds. Look at how dark these clouds were. Big round object. Even looks like it has kind of a face in it to the left upper of the sun simulator. And you could maybe even make a head out of that right around the sun simulator itself. White disk. Blue LED energy around this thing. And sometimes it looks hexagonal. I guess I'm saving the best for last, huh? All right, here we go. We got some arrows and circles. In the circle, you can see a face. It's kind of faint still. We haven't got to the good ones yet. That one arrow by itself is pointing at something. I don't even know what the heck that is. It looks crazy, crazy orb. And then there's a triangle right there. And you can even see more faces too, but They're not as clear as what's coming up. That's just a crazy one. And now we're starting the orbs. Can you see all those little orbs in there? Triangle to the right. This took me forever to get this video going, and it took a lot of time. So it's really good actually. I think I did a pretty good job, and I got a lot of X's or like a lot of arrows and circles to show you stuff. I haven't got there yet. This isn't even the better of the stuff. This is still the earlier part of the day. Some of it was. Yeah, this one was. Okay. You can kind of see a triangle like right to the lower left of the sun simulator, the white disk. Okay, here's a big triangle to the right side, right below it. It's a dark triangle, and there's a big orb in it, and the smaller orb right above that bigger orb. And then it's moved now. Now it's below it a little bit to the right side. Come on. And now it's like right below it. And then there's orb in it. And there's a couple orbs right below Sun Simulator. When I get to the really good stuff, I'm going to come back over to the chat, and hopefully it won't ruin everything, because we're not to the good stuff yet. Stuff that really, like, wow. See, there's a triangle, and there's an orb right in the middle of it. Right there in the middle. Oh, and I got a couple pictures coming up where you can see 3 triangles. It looks like 3 pyramids. It looks like a scene from the pyramids in Egypt. It's weird. Okay, this one is just a big round object around the sun simulator. A couple orbs to the right. Oh, and then there's a triangle to the upper left with an orb in it. Actually, there might be even a circle inside of that thing too. Just bear with me. There's a huge triangle right above the sun simulator. Would be the bottom middle-ish spot of it. This one you can see a face like the white disc would be like his forehead, where the third eye would be if he had, you know how there's a third eye. There's 2 eyes right below him. Right below is the nose. Again, not that clear, but bear with me. It's coming. I guess it's all towards the end, which is weird. This one, I don't know. You can kind of make out a face to the lower left. And now the white disc with its LED energy. It kind of looks hexagonal. It almost looks like it has 7 sides for some reason. But you can tell it's not round. Come on. Orbs. Lots of little orbs right around. I got to nothing yet. I can't believe it. It must have randomly chose to put the best pictures later. All right, now here's one where it looks like there's a whole round object. I mean, it's below, but it's also part of the top of it. And then there's another orb inside of that. Triangle to the bottom. right side, round circle object to the straight over from the disc. Where's the good stuff? Usually it mixes them in. I mean, this stuff's good too, but where do you see the other stuff? You can make out triangles here. It must have just put all the arrow ones, circle ones together for some reason. I don't know. We're getting there. We're about halfway through this thing already, and I haven't even got to the good stuff yet. Kind of make out a face right below the disc. Still nothing good yet. There's some weird orbs underneath it. More orbs all around it. And I zoomed in on a lot of this stuff too. So some of them will look from a distance. Some will be up close. That really weird blue almost looks holographic even. And there it looks like a hexagon, kind of. Make out the shape and outline of a triangle. Again, not very good though. I'm waiting for the good stuff. I'm gonna, when I finally get to where the good ones are, because there's a lot of good ones in here. I mean, these are all good, but come on, why isn't it moving? It got stuck. Come on now. For some reason it's stuck. Come on now. It's doing so good for a while there. Okay. Now it's working again. Wow, where's the good stuff? I can't believe it. Orbs there. Multiple light sources. Well, we're getting there. Promise you. All right, here's the first scene where it looks like there's 3 pyramids, 3 triangles together. And then I'm going to go back over. I put arrows to them too, but can you see it? There's one big one right to the right of the disc. And then it looks like there's one above the disc. And then there's one right directly above, a tiny one. We can like see outlines of it. And it gets better as I get through this. Let's see if it's together. Kind of. That's a zoomed in. I'm going to get to where I get to the arrows and stuff. They must have put them all at the end. That's weird. There's a face there, but I'll show you better. I can't believe I haven't got there yet. Where am I going to get to the good stuff? There's one triangle to the left side. Well, I'm 2/3 through this video now, and I still haven't got to the really good stuff. Triangle to the left. Where is the good stuff? Okay, here's a face right below. It's getting a little better now. Right below that weird line of light. And then there's orbs above that. You see the face. See, we've got a nice nose and a mouth, open mouth. I think we're finally getting to the good stuff. I don't know what that big thing is underneath there. That's crazy looking. There's a face right smack in the middle. The disc would be its nose. Triangle up to the right side. Face looks like a monkey face down below, a little bit to the 4 or 5 o'clock position, but that's really hard to see. Gets better, I promise. There's a face. All right, we're starting to get to the good stuff. All right, so now I'm going to go back and check, guys, see if you guys are seeing this stuff. Look at that face. See, we've got eyebrows, the eyes, the nose would be the disc. And if you look right to the left of that big face, the darker side, the bigger face, there's another smaller face to the left of that. And then there's weird stuff below. All right, coming over to the chat. And then I'm gonna show you the really good stuff. I didn't realize it would be all at the end. That's crazy. But I didn't do it. All right, coming back over for a minute. And then I'll show you the really good stuff. Donnie from Daytona, yeah, he had the 3 that went through, weird and unbelievable. Those orbs are the eyes to evil faces. All right, come on. Okay. So I'm going to move on. Why does this thing look like it's paused? Way off. And now it looks like it's froze. What's going on? Wow. Really behind. Come on. Boom. Okay, I got it closer. See if I... All right. Oh, okay, now the chat's going finally. Yeah, it must have been off. All right, so here we go back. Sorry. I see no March of Spirits too. Yeah, I know, but the evil faces are going to get... You're going to see them even clearer. No, the sky looks evil a lot. Aaron. And they're all mad. Yeah, it does look like they're mad. Like that one, the last one I showed looked like the eyebrows were mad. And it does look like they're looking at you. Seen triangles for about a year and a half. Wait till you see the triangles. They're coming up. You're gonna freak out. My screen is show my support. Thank you, Nasba. My screen is cracked and I can't. Oh, yeah. The bigger the screen, the better. Ugh, darn it. Stupid chat jumped on me. Okay. Make sure that you guys have it on the highest quality. Right now it looks like they're giving me 720. Lots of faces, animals, dragons. Yeah. I've seen some of those. There's I thought one of them looked like a goat. I thought I saw a pentagram in this too. It's not quite totally there, but I can make the outline of most of it. Yes. Well, good evening. Hello, everybody that's showed up. Welcome, and thanks for coming by. And we're going to get to the really good stuff in just a minute once I get caught up with the chat. Yeah, it seems to be blue most of the time, blue LED. I've seen it brown, black, purple. Lines are so straight and uniform. Yes, it's crazy. Limps and lenses. Lenses for sure. Maybe some crafts. Yep, some space crafts. House around the sun. Yes. Yes. I've seen it looks like God's hands. What kind of camera am I using? It's a Microsoft Surface. No, I don't use a cell phone. A cell phone, I have a cell phone, and I use it every once in a while, but not very often, only if like I run out of room or something, or if I'm on the road or something. And it's way worse. It's a lot, the quality is a lot worse. Moon looks like a face. That's not the moon, that's the sun. Good evening. Okay, I'm almost done with caught up with this. All right, we're ready to get to the good stuff, I think. All right, are we ready to get back? All right, well, I was going to get to the good stuff that's has arrows and circles around it, so you'll be able to see it a lot easier. Oh, what happened? Come on, please don't mess up. All right, okay, the chat's caught up. Going back over. Sorry. Please cooperate. Going back to full screen. Less than 2 minutes to go through, but it's gonna, we're gonna see some more stuff. Okay, it kind of looks like Wolfman, the werewolf, on that one. All right, 532. So now there's just a big round object around it, and to the right you can kind of make out a figure. Kind of looks like Dracula, Count Chocula. All right, so I got 6 faces here. So I put one right there. You can see one. Can you see the one there? And then 2. 2 is kind of cockeyed. He's like cockeyed to the right side. And the left eye is a triangle. And then straight 3 is straight up and down. And then 4 is the Wolfman again. And then 5 over here, you can kind of make out a weird face. And then over here is 6, but it's kind of harder to see. And then there's this weird thing. I don't know what the heck that is. Just strange stuff. Yeah, 6. I don't know. 6 looks blurry now to me. But these other faces you can see a lot better. The 2 looks like an alien face. And 3 kind of looks like, reminds me of the creature from the Black Lagoon. Okay, let's move on. 37. Okay, I don't know what those arrows are around. I don't know what that thing is. Why doesn't it look like it's coming out as good? I put an arrow to point to an arrow. Can you see that made it like an arrow? I'm going to make sure this thing's in 1080 still, or 720, I should say. Yeah, it says it is. It looks kind of blurry to me now. That's weird. Man, I'm going to be mad if they mess with the quality again. Come on now. I'm not going to say out loud what that looks like, but it looks like something. Why does it look like it's blurry now? No. Wow. It's harder to make out now. Come on. Why does it look blurry? Am I looking at it right? All right, so we got. Why does it look all messed up now? Okay, this one, triangle up to the right side, the upper one, you can see pretty clear. Why does everything else look blurry? The one in the circle you can see, and then I circled the face of the head of this thing. It's kind of hard to see though. Why? The one at the very bottom you can make out triangle. The second arrow, to the farthest arrow that I have to the left, I don't see that one unless I'm pointing to that triangle that's over up above. And that one you can see. This one's the top arrow where it's pointing to a triangle. That one's kind of easy to see. The second arrow over there is not as easy to see. The bottom right arrow, see the triangle outline there. The other arrow doesn't look like anything. And then this triangle, the one in the arrow in the middle, it's hard to make out that one too. Round object below, some orbs are all around. Three triangles together. Those are the three triangles together. Now, can you see them a little bit better? The one all the way to the right is the biggest triangle. And then the second arrow, the top arrow that I'm showing, you can see the triangle, a smaller triangle, and then even a smaller triangle over to the left. Kind of looks like a pyramid scene. I don't know, it seems like it's harder to see though. Harder than it should be. And some more faces, but what? Why does it look? See, it looks blurry, like it's pixelated now. Ugh. Making me mad if they're messing with this. Sometimes I think they say it's a certain one and it's not. All right, I'm going to mess with the settings here. And suddenly it seems like it's not as clear as it was when I made this thing. Come on now. Really? Okay, supposedly I'm back to 720 now. Yeah, that's terrible. Gosh darn it. Well, I'm hoping that it will be better later. Wow, well, you can see the triangle in this one, but the face is harder to see. Why? Now look at where I circled over there to the left. I can't see nothing. I'm not even sure what I'm pointing at there. I used the filter on this one. Let's see the energy around the sun simulator. Oh, man. All right, right above. Jeez, this is terrible. Right above, slightly to the left, there's a face. Jeez, it's terrible. And then there's one to the left, directly left, but it's not that easy to see. This one's starting to make me mad. Why does it look so blurry? Gosh, that's awful. They screwed with this. This makes me mad. Ugh. But that square that's there right beside this disc, hopefully I got this in order here, where it looks like it's going through a portal. Of course, it's not going to be right, is it? No. Okay, now this one, you can see pretty good at least. It looks like there's a round object, a round planet right below, and even the disc is the top part of it. That one was a little better at least. I circled the crap out of that one. It's a triangle. Geez, there's triangles there, but it's really hard to see. Gosh, I can't get over that. The arrows are pointing to triangles, but it's not very good. At least you can see that round object. Man. Face and triangles. Okay, now I can. Geez, even that's not the clearest either, but you can see the face right in the middle where the sun simulator is. Triangles, I see one. Wow. How did they mess this up? Okay, there's one triangle right to the left of the simulator, or the disc, and then one right below it. They kind of overlap each other. Not as clear as they were. Stupid. Oh, you can't see the eye. No! The eye was one of the things I was really going to point out. Now this, where the arrows are pointing around, you can see it kind of. It's like a big triangle, and it's like a triangle face. But it's still not that clear. And then right smack to the left of the disc is a face too. Wow, I can't believe that eye didn't show up. It was like an eyeball. I mean, an eye. Don't look like an eye there. Ugh. Wow, they screwed with my video. Huh. On this one, you can see the face. I mean, it's harder to see, I guess, now. The disc is like right in his forehead, and the eyes are right below. Nose right below, and then the eyes are to the side. You can see the mouth slightly open. There's a triangle to the right of it. And then there's another. It's hard to see, though. Ugh. Wow, it's not coming out. Darn it. Chewbacca with a triangle nose. But it's really hard to see. That's terrible. And then there's, wow, the hexagon, you can't even see at all, the outline of it. I'm hoping that you can go back and watch this, and it'll come out better. This is terrible. And the hexagon has a face too, but you can't see the hexagon outline. Stupid. What happened? Froze on me. Okay, there we go. Lots of triangles in here. Circle is a face. Some of these are hard to see. You can kind of see them. Put down as good as should. But there's triangles everywhere. Triangle, triangle. So the one arrow to the top left is one triangle. And the two arrows below that is one triangle. And then there's one triangle to the other arrow to the right. You can see them, but still not as good as should be. What happened? Froze on me again. Come on now. We literally got we got about 40 seconds left of video. What happened? Stop. Gosh darn it. There's a face here, but it's really hard to see. Wow. This stuff was nice and clear, too. But now it's not. I don't know how they could have messed with it. Come on. It's weird because I got the little thumbnail on the bottom and it's super clear, but then the big picture doesn't look as clear. I never thought of this. Let me go out of full screen. I don't know if that'll make a difference. It looks, you can see like the lines look like it's pixelated, like it's blurry. Shouldn't be like that. I don't think that made it any clearer. Don't look like it to me. Got 30 seconds to go. Come on. Move it. All right. This one you can kind of see the eye a little better. That looks more like an eyeball. The eyelids even too. Triangle. The two arrows to the left, you can see the triangles. The top arrow, I'm not sure what that's going towards. Might be another bigger triangle. Stupid. All right, the arrows the two arrows were the triangle with eye. There's an eye there, believe it or not, but it's harder to see. And it's like right smack in the middle, like the Illuminati eye of the with the triangle. But it's not as easy to see. And then I got the Illuminati eye down here, but you can't even see it at all. That's terrible. Well, you can see the triangle. You can see the triangle, but it's harder to see the dot, the orb in the middle. That would be the eye. Well, I might as well go back to full screen. Maybe you can see a little bit better. Doesn't seem like it's any clearer. Maybe it'll be a little easier to see it, though. Wow. It's harder to see. All right, moving on. It's harder to see those triangles. Okay, that dot that's there, that's where it's the middle of that triangle there. And this triangle you can't miss, the one that's on the bottom where the three arrows are around it. Can't miss that one. The other ones are harder to make out. Stupid. And look at that weird orb to the left. Only a couple more pictures left now. What happened? Come on, why isn't it going? Oh, is this the last one? This is the last one. Okay. And then I say, thanks for watching. What happened to that? Well, it's not as clear as it should be. I don't know why. If you can, go back and try to look at it at 1080. If anything, go to the last like 2.5 minutes. That's where all the clearer stuff is, and I put all the arrows and stuff around it. I wish it was better than this. Makes me mad. But that's what I got. It's still kind of amazing, though, but not as amazing as I wanted it to be because it's not as clear. What do you guys think? Okay, now the chat's coming in fast. Fast and Furious. I see E.T. from the movie Under Them, number 6. Bender with an underbite, a big underbite. Kind of looked like a robot, that one did. Why does one arrow pointing look like Donald Trump? I have a video where it looks like Donald Trump, and I mean, it looks literally holographic. It looks like really detailed, features everything. Scary face to the left of the big circle. This is just the AI. Yeah, I believe that. Messing around with it. Come on. Oh, there was one I had where there's a letter C. I forgot to point that out, though. See the faces. Good. I'm glad you guys see, because I was worried that it wasn't going to be clear enough, and then I would be people would probably think, oh, this guy's crazy. There's nothing there. FE something. Sleep well, God bless. 48, there you go. 48-inch television screen. You can see so many faces up there. The whole screen is nothing but faces. And you can see what you're talking about very easily. Good. Because I don't have the biggest screen either, but at least it's bigger than a cell phone's. Faces of Planning. So again, 2 years. Thank you for getting out there too. It's calm and slow versions of some modern songs. Thank you. Sounds good. All glory goes to God. Whoever made this channel is a true blessing. The moon out. It's telescope time. The moon's out already for you? I don't think the moon's going to be out for me until like 3 in the morning. 2 to 3 in the morning. That's another 4 hours. 3.5, 4.5 hours. I'll post some pictures tomorrow. Come by and watch them. God bless you too. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching. Maybe go back and watch again, but don't have to watch the whole thing. Maybe just go to the end. And they're only 3 seconds long, so they're going to go by fast. But the end is what was really clear so I think they messed with it. But Little Wing, you're over in can't remember. Is it not Sweden or the UK? It was Europe, I think, wasn't it? I just wish it would have been a lot clearer for you guys, but maybe if you guys can go back, if you can put it on 1080, that's what it should be. 720, you should be able to see things better than what it was. But hopefully you guys saw there's stuff going on in our skies, and it's big time manipulation. And I don't, if the faces, that's something. I don't know if they're manipulating it to look like faces, or if they're actually spirits and demons. That I wouldn't doubt either. But those triangles, what are those triangles? I think they're some kind of ships or something, and they're there to hide everything. Maybe making more clouds or just putting themselves up in the way. It's weird. And I was thinking they were TR3Bs, but there's so many different sizes, and it's sometimes they'll be like in the outline of the clouds. Sometimes they'll be in the outline of the open sky, which is really strange. And I got a lot of pictures of that too, but not on this one. This was just from yesterday alone, and there was 143 pictures. I couldn't believe it. And there's so much more from the last few weeks and month that I need to get out there. It took a long time to do, but it was worth it. I just hope that you guys can see it clear, because there's a lot of it's crazy, and it should come out better than that. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I hope everybody has a great rest of the night and rest of the week. God bless everybody. Remember, I love each and every one of you. And I hope everybody is doing good, not having problems and tribulations. So don't forget to give Jesus thank you for everything he's doing in your life. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. God bless.